Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or Full House, which would be the 12th house when we're talking about Pisces. I'm here to give you a read straight from the hip with lots of lip, where we're going to dive into the energies that are going to be playing through your life, left over from that Capricorn full moon we just had, how that's going to be influencing you over the next 2 weeks as we move toward that start of Leo season when it all really starts to pop off. And we'll see that initiated with the new moon in Leo that's going to be on July 28th. So you will see the introduction of these energies, that will be playing out for some time. I'm really getting the feel that you're going to start to see the introduction of some themes that are going to be with you for a while over these next couple weeks, Pisces, so pay attention. And I did have this one piece come in for you all that is about you being in two minds about something right now. I feel like you're trying to make a decision about a way forward, and it's kind of like, well, I could do this or I could do that, and either way, when you do the checks and balances, it's sort of coming up a tie on both sides, and so you're kind of uncertain which direction you want to head in. We'll see what the cards have to say about this, see if we can get any more insight into this matter. This may have something to do with your security with this Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck energy there. Ted just started scratching when I said that, so maybe you're hoping for a little more money to come in. I just had the Sun card fly out of the deck with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is all about moving forward. It's also fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sun card is also associated with Leo, okay, so kind of double Leo message, but I'm getting this really as speaking more so about Leo season, okay? If you've been wondering when are things going to free up in my finances, Leo season, okay? Just around the corner. You just have to wait just a little bit longer, all right? I think some of you may have been like kind of trying to juggle your finances a little bit. Maybe there's like some kind of investment you want to make in something. You need a little more dough to like make it happen. And you've been wondering, how long am I going to have to wait before I can move this thing forward? I don't think very long. It's going to happen in Leo season. We do see you stepping into a really prosperous, happy cycle with Leo season with this Sun card, That's like really just feeling so full of life, feeling like you're aligned with your path, money on point, feeling very self-fulfilled, a lot of joy, a lot of enjoyment, so that's a really good signal right there. And I think where you have had sort of a hold up in your finances, or maybe things have just been kind of like trickling in, I think you're going to see an upswing in that, okay? Yeah, I think that there is this piece. It's like I've kind of been a little bit disappointed in my financial growth up to this point. It hasn't really been what I hoped it would be, but despite that, it's sort of like pay attention because there's something new coming in. There's something new that's going to come in over these next couple of weeks. I believe that it's an inspiration. It's an inspiration and an opportunity. You might get some kind of invitation, I just got, to participate in something that could really sort of be like a foot in the door for a new opportunity related to your finances. I think you should totally go with this, okay? With the Six of Pentacles energy. Looks like a real good, reciprocal flow. It's sort of like doing this thing helps the project that you'll be working on, but it also is beneficial for you because it gives you exposure for the work that you do. Yeah, and I think from there, you're really going to see things charge forward. This is the title card of the deck. It's my If Wishes Were Horses, the Dreamers Would Ride card. So I see you should go for this. When this opportunity comes in to do this like collaboration project, I think you should really go for it. It's going to open up some doors for you, give you some opportunities. Yeah, I see a new beginning coming real strong, okay? You probably won't see the full fruition of this until the fall, okay? But come the fall, whoo! There's a new direction that is really going to emerge, and I see you taking some action, really making things happen. Yeah, and you won't need to worry about that security so much anymore, okay? I think that you're going to be really inspired with like this passion and purpose that's going to drive you forward, okay? We do see it brings you into this place of balance. And I think the place of balance is really about you understanding your worth, what you deserve. And you find this reciprocal flow. You know, the work that you're doing really fills you up. It fills your cup. Again, Leo, you know, this particular card, this Temperance card here, I really see this energy that's flowing there is, you know, it reminds me of the symbol for Leo. And what I'm getting is it's this reciprocation, like entering this flow where the work you put out not only, you know, brings something forward in the world, lets you express, you know, your true self in the world, but it also, you know, it returns to you in this abundant flow, you know, that feeds you, and there's recognition for your work. There's this like reciprocation, the work that you do, the energy you expend on it, it nourishes you in return. 6 on the clock when I said this, okay? So it's like, this is your purpose. There's something that aligns you with your purpose. And I'm really getting this Leo message for you. I'm really feeling strongly this is about Leo season. It all comes in during Leo season. And I believe that this cycle you're in right now, leading up to that Leo new moon, there's some kind of invitation to participate in something, some kind of opportunity, a foot in the door, some type of collaboration that lets your work be highlighted, that's going to come forward for you. You may be kind of distracted. You might be more focused on sort of like what's not working right now in terms of the financial picture. Try to pay attention, because when this opportunity comes in, at first, it might seem sort of unassuming, but I see that it's really going to be something that can take you places, okay? Let's get a cut of the deck energy on that and see what more elaboration we can have here. Okay, so this is what started out the whole crux of the matter here, was this trying to find this balance, you know, financially. We do see there's something undermining here. There is something undermining here. Maybe there will be an opportunity to collaborate on something, but you're kind of like not viewing it as a viable opportunity because you feel like you've done collaboration things in the past and you've sort of felt a little bit ripped off, you know? I'm seeing this energy here. We do have the 7 of Swords with the Queen of Cups to the 10 of Wands to the 7 of Wands. I think you're really wanting to kind of like stake your own claim. You might not be really open to doing a lot of kind of collaborative partnership type of work because you've been burned in the past. I think if you've been burned in the past, you know, it was because you felt like the majority of the work got put on you. You know, you sort of felt overloaded with that 10 of Wands energy. And your contribution, your piece, you weren't really allowed to bring forward what you wanted to share, what you wanted to bring forward in collaborative projects in the past, because it was more about you kind of holding the weight of the group, you know, and then you felt like your work wasn't really prioritized or acknowledged, your contribution wasn't really appreciated in the past. This is different. This is different with this Hierophant energy showing up here. This is a collaborative project that promises to really bring something beautiful to root in your life. With this Hierophant card, you know, this is something that's going to align you with your spirit. And it's a community of people who work together in a very dynamic way, actually, that I think you're going to find there's something that can really grow from this. And just try to be open to it, you know. I know that you may have had this experience of being kind of taken advantage of in the past, and you might be a little bit on your guard, all right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think in the past, like maybe you've had some ideas that people sort of grabbed and ran with, and then didn't give you credit. This is sort of the feeling that I have here, to the Page of Swords, to the Knight of Swords, to the Eight of Wands, to the Two of Swords. I think that's what's kind of put you in that guarded space. There is this feeling of it hasn't always worked for you in the past to work with others, but I see this is going to be a different situation, okay? So try not to let, like, the way that you've been burned in the past in these kind of like collaborative projects or, partnerships, try not to let it influence you when this opportunity comes in, because I feel like there's something really beneficial that comes out of it. But it doesn't really kick off until the fall. I think this is something that's going to be presented to you as an option to develop, in Leo season. I do believe over the next couple weeks, you're going to have an idea what this thing is, that it's coming in. It seems like it's pretty significant. You should jump at it, man. Nine of Cups just flew out of the deck, okay? That is wish fulfillment, and it is like the card of gratification. I think that if you are willing to take a chance, if you're willing to take a chance and open yourself up to this experience, I think you're going to find that, it's what you've been looking for. It lands you in that place where you're able to be creative. Your contribution is valued. What you share is acknowledged. It's a good community of people that are working on this project. And there's something really beneficial that comes out of it for you. It's a new direction. Hell yeah! It lands you in this Empress energy. Big Empress energy, okay? This is Libra and Taurus energy too, okay? Woo, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, look at this, okay? We see here, what's sandwiching this Five of Pentacles is justice, okay? Another Libra card, so this may be a strong Libra message. A Libra you may be working with on this project, or maybe just those energies are coming front and center of this is somebody you want to partner with, but where you can actually find balance, okay? You can find balance with this individual. We see the fear of, the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles can mean being concerned about finances, being concerned about, will I be valued just in light of this issue that's come forward? Will I be valued? Will my contribution be valued? Also maybe kind of feeling like a little bit left out of the loop, but I don't think that you have to worry about that in this case. We see there will be balance here with justice. Justice upright to the Empress. 1313 on the clock when I said that. For me, 13 is a power number, okay? Power number. This is something you're meant to do, It's like, I think that you're going to find that this experience is different than ones that you've been involved with in the past, okay? I definitely think you need to go for this and just see where it takes you. Yeah, we do see it's something that will build. It's a cooperative effort with this Three of Pentacles, and there is a creative aspect to this, but there is a working together with that Three of Pentacles energy. It's very positive. Let's see, cut the deck energy. Page of Wands. Okay, so we have like news coming in that inspires a swift action. You just got to wait for it. Okay, you just got to wait for it. Right now, you need an opportunity to have a different view. So I know things have felt like they've really been kind of held up and going at a snail's pace for a bit. You're waiting to see things pick up, but I don't think you're going to really have to wait that much longer. I think there really is going to be this moving forward. And where you are being offered opportunities to collaborate. Yeah, look, Ace of Pentacles, new beginning financially, brings success, okay? You'll really see success come forward through this collaboration. It's something that is creative. And it's definitely coming your way, but it's up to you if you want to get really invested in it and You know, we always have free will when it comes to these sort of things. I mean, big boss energy there with the Emperor. You know, I really see that this thing could go somewhere. So, any other messages for the Pisces? Now the floodgates open. You're all kind of tight-lipped before. I don't know if you all have been kind of like keeping to yourselves a bit or playing your cards close to your chest, but that just opened up the floodgates there. So let's see what these cards have to say for the Pisces Collective. All right. I'm going to have a look here. Yeah, you know. Woo, we got some heavy hitting cards on deck. Okay. This is very interesting. So we do see that we got the moon here, okay, which is associated with you, Pisces. You've been, you know, kind of sinking into your intuition. You've been just sort of being more internalized. I really see that with this hermit energy here too. I think you've been just creating some space to yourself. You've been letting yourself just be, sort of doing your own thing, focusing on your own thing, and wanting to spend some time alone. I think that you are going to be moving out of this energy, though. You are moving into a new cycle where your energy is going to be directed more outwardly with this magician, okay? And we do see like that page of wands comes in, you know, and you did have the ace of wands. You know, the page of wands brings in news that moves you into action with passionate purpose. And I feel that really moves forward in the fall. That's when I see you taking up that wand and directing it with tangible action towards something. It's some kind of collaboration, some type of project that, you know, maybe you're like, I don't know how I feel about this. I've been burned in the past. Is this really going to come through? Maybe you felt like, you know, people weren't as invested in it as you were. But I see you taking that wand and directing it into action with this magician card. There is going to be a new beginning. Energy is going to be put toward this. Yeah, I do see here, you know, again, this may have to do with a Libra. This is very much a Libra card. We had, you know, Empress show up, Justice show up, and now we have very much associated with Libra, Queen of Swords. So this may have to do with Libra. It could also be Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, so water sign involved. I think that this is who is bringing you forward an opportunity to collaborate on a project. Okay, and we see with the Eight of Swords next to it, that maybe you kind of felt like you're in a holding pattern. I mean, we have the Death card here too. So, you know, you might have felt like this wasn't really going to go anywhere. That's what I'm getting. Maybe this opportunity has already been presented to you and you've been like, okay, well, can we get moving forward? But it's sort of like some detail about it is out of your hands. You have to wait. You have to wait for the other party for it to really gain momentum, gain some steam. But we see, again, remember that Ace of Pentacles came through. This Ace of Pentacles is assured, okay? With this Knight of Pentacles energy, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? It's a slow-moving energy. This is something that has roots. It's something that will endure. It's taking time to build, you know? You just need to give it some space. Give it some space and some time, you know, with this Two of Swords. I think if you do, you're going to see the transformation. There are butterflies in the background of this figure and this Two of Swords card, which promises, you know, transformation in this situation. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, definitely. You're dealing with an air sign for sure. Because here we go again. King of Swords. That's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. And here you are. Queen of Cups, Pisces. All right. And you're sort of like just waiting. You're just waiting with the Seven of Wands. You're just waiting for something to happen. And we do see, you're very much focused on your security here, and wondering, is this thing going to move forward? Are we going to see things actually move forward here? Maybe you've also tried to like kind of connect with this person, and they've sort of been having some time to themselves. Maybe they've made some space to themselves, and you're wondering what that's about. I wouldn't worry too much about that. I think this person is doing what they need to do, to just secure their own space. I think that maybe this person's been dealing with some stress in their life, They've been dealing with some BS, and so they're just unplugging for a bit. But they're right behind it is this Ace of Wands. It shows forward momentum. There's the new beginning. It comes in the fall, okay? Let's see, cut of the deck energy. Yep, things get moving forward in the fall, all right, with this Nine of Wands. It's also fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it brings that balance, all right? It brings that balance. And you are going to be valued, okay? I don't think you need to worry about that. Temperance is all about, two things, two qualities, two people, being able to like find the balance. And it brings forward something that, has lasting value that you can really stand on. Temperance is associated with Sagittarius, So any final messages? This seems to be like kind of the main thing front and center for you all. So let's see, anything else here? We do see there's some kind of wish fulfillment on offer for you all though, okay? So that looks really good. There's some kind of gratification that comes forward. If you can take this opportunity, I think it's about, moving with the ebbs and flows and just trusting that things all happen in their appropriate timing. Yeah, right here we have the Ten of Swords. So if this really is about just kind of like letting go, resting, maybe this, I'm really just getting, yes, okay. I'm really getting that whoever you're dealing with, that I think that they're going through something, and I feel like maybe you're thinking this person is like avoiding you, but I don't think that that's the case. I think that the person that you're dealing with is going through something in their life right now, and they're just needing some time to sort of give themselves over to their process, okay? We do see an ending here, and a giving over of something. So this is somebody who's going through some kind of transformational experience in their life, but, the ending brings a new beginning. And we see that it leads to that wish fulfillment. If wishes were horses, the dreamers would ride. Okay, so this is moving forward with this inspiration, brings a successful completion to the old cycle. It also brings world, which is attainment, success, double success message there, okay? And it gets things moving with the Chariot. Finally, things start moving forward. The gridlock stops, and it leads to financial reward with this Queen of Pentacles energy, okay? This is what I got for you all. It's really interesting because so often, you do readings and there's like more kind of emotional stuff coming up in the reads. And I even did a read for Taurus, okay? And maybe Taurus is factoring in strongly somehow for me to bring Taurus up. I mean, this is earth sign energy, so you could have a Taurus placement aspected in your chart or other earth sign placement. But it could be that you're working with a Taurus too. So these are, potential people that could be involved in this project. But it's very interesting because there hasn't been a lot of love stuff coming up. It's not been very emotional. This particular lunar cycle feels like it's so much more revolved around like just very practical matters, like the daily nuts and bolts, making sure to have things kind of all in their proper working order. I mean, that makes sense with the Saturn retrograde energy in play, and it was a Capricorn full moon, and Saturn is Capricorn's ruler, so it's very practical energy right now. But what I really get from your read is just two things. Like, first, just the feeling of situations you've been involved in the past where you teamed up with other people, worked on something with other people, and where you felt like your contribution wasn't really valued, or you felt somehow out of the loop, or left out in the cold, or it wasn't very rewarding for you because you ended up having to be the person that like took on the brunt of the work, and it sort of like just left you with not the best taste in your mouth. And I also think that, you have an opportunity coming forward for you to collaborate on something that actually can really open up your finances, where you have been sort of looking at how do I get my finances to a healthier place? Because right now I'm really juggling things and I want to see more prosperity. I do feel like there's something that is coming forward for you. It's an opportunity to collaborate. It does bring some kind of recognition. It does bring a new avenue for you to channel your work. It does give you an opportunity to step up to the plate in a new way, to shine, and to really step into this Queen of Pentacles, very prosperous place, where you have more than enough. You have everything you need. Okay. 26:33 on the clock when I said that. For you, it's very much about working in partnership with other people. This energy is really coming front and center for you. It's interesting because for a lot of the different signs, it's been more of a case of them like doing their own thing, but I'm really picking up this sort of like works well with others energy for Pisces. And it's interesting. It's like a works well with others, almost like this is the challenge. Like, this is where the growth is to be gained, because it sort of like strips away the psychic imprint of those experiences you've had working on like community projects in the past, or partnership projects in the past, where you felt like your contribution wasn't acknowledged, or you weren't really appreciated for what you brought to the table, or where you weren't even given like sort of the freedom to really express yourself within the confines of those projects or those partnerships as you would have liked to. And I think that, life is kind of giving you another go around at this to sort of open your mind that it can be different, and you actually can have your work valued, and people can see your contribution and they can appreciate it. And I think maybe you've been dealing with somebody who's been sort of like hard to access. Maybe they have been very busy. Maybe they've been otherwise obligated, or maybe you feel like they're not really communicating with you, or letting you know what's going on, and you feeling a little bit out of the loop, like, hey, what's happening with this? Maybe that's kind of made you feel like, I don't know if this thing is going to go anywhere. But I really feel like the cards are saying it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with this person's doing something for themselves right now to help them get through a challenging passage they're going through in their lives. And I see that it's like a temporary delay. This is a delay. But things get moving forward. And I think you receive some kind of news, some kind of news comes in, and it comes in within these next couple weeks that sort of lets you know, okay, there's some momentum going here. But I think that you're still going to hold this, like, this stance of like, well, we'll wait and see. Like, I'll believe it when I see it. There's almost this like kind of like show me kind of energy involved there. But I think you're going to be surprised. I think things are going to really move forward, and you're going to have a lot of momentum, and it all kicks off in the fall. All right. So just be patient, stay tuned, watch as this thing develops, and give it a chance. Give it a chance that, sometimes really wonderful things can happen when we just open up to the possibility instead of automatically thinking it's going to be like all the other experiences we've had. So I see some kind of amazing opportunity coming forward, and it has to do with a partnership. and it leads to really good things and stepping into a new line of work that will bring you into a very prosperous cycle, and it's quite unexpected. Stay tuned.